Greetings and salutations. Today is the 30th of the 7th, 2026. I'm RKDM, this is Rollstream. That's Avery, and that's Christina. And we're playing the smoldering thing. Okay, no, we're playing the Burning Path, but we're playing the side quest. We're clerics in Ariad, and we've just completed the Brier Bridge story arc and returned to the town of Ariad, whereupon our clerics have retired to the pronaos of the Daughters of Twilight, pictured to my left, yes, in this wonderful map. Um, so you guys have been back here for a couple of days, I suppose, and you've purchased some armor, I believe.
Yep, we did get some money, so
Hmm,
well, um, no, Lily got given armor, I bought armor because they didn't have any men's armor.
that's correct. That's correct, because Daughters of Twilight and so on.
Hmm.
Um, right. Okay. So what kind of armor did you get? Remind us. It was
Splint.
splint. Fancy. Fancy pants armor.
Oh no, fancy pants armor is plate.
Wow. That's super fancy pants armor. That's the highest end of fancy pants armor until you start getting into, mithril plate and stuff like that. But yes, so you're back at the Pronaos, and let's see. Um, What are you doing on this day? You, I recall you were like working and doing stuff.
I'm gonna say that. Well, what season is it?
Good question. We had some major flooding recently, so I feel it's kind of autumnal.
Okay, I had a thought, and that plays into it. I'm gonna say that they've had a delivery of wood, and he's chopping it into firewood for winter.
Fair. Okay. Yep. All right. Um, very good. So you've got some wood and you're chopping it into firewood. That makes some sense. All right. And what are you doing, Lily?
She's done her prayers and done some studying.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. So you go about the day doing your business, and the evening comes eventually. You're a bit tired, having spent the day, chopping wood, carrying water, so to speak. Um, are you guys sort of still hanging out together some of the time?
Oh, probably yeah, because we've been through a lot together, but I think it's just day to day, our base responsibilities are probably just in different parts of the Pronaos.
Right. That's fair.
Also, he's probably like at this point he's probably pretty familiar with everybody, but he's still not a daughter of Twilight because he's a guy.
Right. Fair enough. Uh, 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 that's what I want. Okay. So, the evening comes and food is prepared and whatnot, and it's a cold, stormy day, and the mists lay across the sea, and they never really go away on this particular occasion. And you see the ships coming and going throughout the day as you're chopping wood and so forth from up on high,
Mm,
because the Pronaos is quite high up on the cliffs.
mm.
Um, and over the last couple of days, perhaps even a week might have passed. You've probably gone into town a few times, I suppose.
Yeah, they probably. I imagine he's like one of the people that somebody can trust to send in to go and pick up basic stuff that they don't want to have delivered.
Right.
It
Fair
might be
enough.
also, if you don't mind, Christina, it could be that they send Lillian to buy stuff and him to carry it.
Yeah,
Because,
fair enough.
it's his dignity thing.
Right. Fair enough. Okay. That makes sense to me. If you're all in. Um, right. So finally, you have dinner this particular evening, and as I said, it's been a sort of stormy day again. And Eloan Silveranth, the High Priestess, summons you, sending one of her acolytes to get you from wherever it is that you are pretty much after dinner. Are you perhaps still in the mess hall? Um,
That would make sense.
yeah. All right. So this acolyte approaches you, and she's very deferent. Actually, that's right, because we had Gwendolyn, didn't we?
Hmm.
Well, that should be Gwendolyn. That makes more sense. So
Hmm.
Gwendolyn comes and approaches you, and she's like, Lady Lissa, Lissa.
She hasn't quite gotten to Amprodius yet.
No, no. What's your name? Lilianth. Lady Lilian.
Lilianith.
Lilianith, that's right. Thank you. Um, I have so many names to remember. You've got to forgive me sometimes.
You call her
Lilianith.
you call her Lissa in real life sometimes, though.
Yeah, that's true. Um, ba-do. Right. So, Lady Lilianith, she says, um, the High Priestess wishes to see you and your companion friend Kylum. Kylum. Will you come?
Oh, yes, we will come.
All right. So you guys go off and go deeper into the temple until you can find Eloan Silveranth, the High Priestess of Ariad's Daughter of Twilight Sanctuary. And she's standing inside. There's like a fountain inside the building where she is. She's standing on the other side of the fountain, and you walk around, and you can hear singing coming from other parts of the temple as there's this choir practice going on. You're just lucky you weren't drafted into that today. And Lady Eloan sees you approach. She puts down whatever it is she's doing at the table that she's standing nearby. She's examining an artifact by the looks of it, some blade, some ancient looking blade. She wraps it up and puts it back down on the table. And she looks across to you as you approach. And you notice that there's a man standing in the room, not too far away from her. He's wearing more sort of raggedy clothes like a commoner. And you're perhaps a little surprised to see a commoner this far into the temple.
Hmm. Is there anything check I can do to see if I think it's actually a commoner or just a bard dressed as a commoner?
You can make an investigation.
15?
It could be. Could be. I mean, anything's possible with bards. I mean, one of the
Hmm.
common phrases that you know from Proteus is that a king can walk as a beggar, but beggars not as kings. So that's like a common saying that's told by bards in particular. So
Yeah.
that'll keep you on your toes.
So like Kylum's just not gonna say anything, but he's like that's his immediate assumption is this guy a bard?
Right, fair enough. Um, okay. Lily, do you have any assumptions? Nope.
Not at this time.
Fair. Okay. Well, Lady Eloan turns to you and she says, "Thank you for coming. This is he does have a name. Damn it, and I had it up here a minute ago too. This is Veras. I should like to introduce you." And Veras looks a little bit distraught now that you have a chance to sort of see his face, and he turns to look at you. She says, "Veras has come to us to ask a favor. You see, his daughter has disappeared." It is my hope that you will be able to assist him. That is why I've called you, two of my most trustworthy allies. And she says, perhaps, Veras, you would like to explain to these, well, to Lilianith and Kylum, what is the issue that is at hand? And he sort of nods and turns, and he seems a little bit exasperated having to explain this again to yet another person, but he does. He turns to you. He says, well, my daughter, she's gone. She's been having the night terrors, dreams lasting for weeks now. And then just last week, they got a lot worse. And then this morning, she was gone. No one can find her in the village. No one knows where she might have left. But there is a trail one of the hunters found heading out to the north along the road. Well, towards the road to Bothwell. I don't know if she's gone that far. I cannot leave the village. There's work to be done, and if I leave, well, all of us will starve.
Of course.
So it is our hope that perhaps you can help us travel north along the road and see if you can find her, where she might have gone, if indeed that she went that way.
We can certainly go out and do our best to look for her. Tell me, did she mention anything to you about what she saw in these night terrors?
She says she dreamed of a huge figure, colossal, so big, towering above everything, looking out to the sea, and he turned his head and looked at her. That's what she said, and sent the fear of the gods into her.
Has there been any other strange occurrences since around the time this started?
Well, it started just before the rains came, and continued throughout. And the rains are still coming, but less so now. Hard to say. They might come back. It's that season, you know. On again, off again.
I know the type. At a game, did Lily have any questions?
You're just listening and absorbing the information.
She's been prone to sleepwalking a few times. Caught her wandering outside. Went down to see the fishing nets, I think.
Has she had any other ailments during this time, or just the night terrors?
Well, no ailments exactly. I wouldn't say so. What do you mean exactly by ailments, though?
Has she had any problem? Have you noticed anything on problems or anything unusual around her eyes?
No, sir, nothing like that.
Okay. Just considering possibilities.
Ah, yes.
All right.
Oh, you're thinking it might have been that hard stuff from the Red Wizards.
Doesn't hurt to rule it out, and she wouldn't be the first person to have fallen into that trap.
Oh, gods, no, please. I didn't think of that. I don't think so, but oh, gods, please, I hope not.
You would know your daughter better than we would. If you think it's probably not that, then I certainly hope that's the case. But
she's told lies in the past when she's younger.
All children tell lies, though.
Aye, all people too, I'd say. Most of them. Perhaps not you lot. Forgive me, man.
got a cousin who would rather cut his own arm off than lie, but he's a bit unusual in that regard.
Hmm. Well, I don't know where she's gone, and it's troubling all of us. None of us can sleep proper, and it's been since this morning. She's gone, but no one in the village has seen her all day.
Well, then, it seems that the best thing to do is for us to get out there and look for her.
Lady Eloan says, "Tell the clerics where exactly your village is, so they know where to begin." Oh yes, forgive me. Well, I say village. Well, we're a small community just outside of Ariad, just a few hours north of here, along the path. You would have no doubt passed us many times without thinking. Some would say we're part of Ariad, but no, it's a distinct community.
Of course, of course. You seem like the type who values your independence.
Well, yes, yes, and certainly my daughter does, or
Hmm.
she has done. But yes. Oh, someone said they heard singing in the early hours of the morning. Might have been a
Hmm.
girl, could have been her.
All right. Hmm.
I can take you up there if you like.
Well, you need to get back there anyway, so
Aye.
how did you get to? Did you have a horse? Did you walk?
I came by horse and wagon.
Hmm. Well,
I have a
look,
cart.
let's get you back to your village so you can get on with, get back to providing for your family, and we'll help find your daughter.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't believe how much we'll appreciate it. Well, if it's all right with everyone, let us proceed.
Very
And
well done.
Lady Eloan nods and suggests that you get upon your way. On the way out, one of the priestesses approaches you. In fact, you know what? It might as well be Gwendolyn. Um, Gwendolyn approaches you and she says, "Madam, I was given these to give to you for your mission. Did you want me to come? I'm sure I could be useful." And she gives you a box.
Thank you for the box, and yes, your help would be appreciated.
All right, then. She smiles, beaming. "I'll get the horses." And she runs off to get the horses. And the box, you can feel from the weight of it and the way it's balanced. It contains some bottles.
The bottles.
You have a look.
Yes,
Apparently, there is 6 healing potions.
healing potions. Yay.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. It happens.
Dogs.
Dogs. Yeah, we have one of those here as well. All 3 of us have dogs in the house.
Hmm.
Mine's quiet. She
You,
doesn't even bark at the maintenance man.
R1 barks when there's not even anything to bark at.
mm, that one but rarely barks, but when he does, he just goes off. Yes. He goes off when people visit that come to the door that he doesn't know. That's usually his thing. Deliveries, that type of thing. In any case, mm, 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 mm.
Just regular healing potions?
They are regular healing potions. Yep,
There are plenty at our level.
There we
yep.
go.
All right, so you head out to the township.
Hmm. All right. So yeah, we get our horses. We make our way there.
Yep. All right, very good. Um, and clippity clop, you ride out, and as you're riding out, you see your friendly bard Hector wandering the street, strumming in the rain, um, smiling to himself, and he looks up and waves to you. Good evening, clerics.
Good evening.
As strange as it may be for me to wander in the rain, it seems and yet more absurd to see the likes of you here in this coming storm. Where goeth thee? The fellow that you're with, he turns, he says, Kestrel's Rest. That's my town. That's where we're going. Kestrel's Rest? Is that not the small fishing village, a community just north of here? Less than an hour away. That's right. That's the one. What of it, Bard? Forgive my intrusion, but it does seem like an odd time to be wandering. And he looks over at the bard, looks back at you. Perhaps best if I leave the talking to you lot.
This fine gentleman requires some assistance, and we are doing our part to serve the community.
Oh, I see, of course. Well, do not let me get in your way. Forgive me if I've slowed you down then. He he throws something towards you. Do either of you try and catch it? It's small and shiny. At first it looks like a coin.
If Lily doesn't try, then I'll try.
All right,
I'll
you
try
can
and
make a.
catch it.
All right, Lily, you can go first. You can make a dexterity check. Not a saving throw, a check.
You check. Where's
Yes.
that
Just up the top. So you see strength, dexterity, constitution, and yep.
at? Nope,
No,
I
that's
didn't get it.
all right. Kylum, do you want to try and intercept with a dex check?
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. Okay, so that's hilarious. All right. So apparently it was destined for you. And when you catch,
I'm assuming that can I steady her with the other hand as I do that?
yes, sure. You mean you're both on horses, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
stop her fall. So catch her with one hand with a nat 20. Stop her from falling off the horse with the other.
very good. Okay, and you turn it in your hand, and it's as I said, it appears to be like a coin at first, but then you realize it's some kind of emblem. You can make a history check.
18.
It's some kind of thing they call like the mark of the bards, which is like a good luck symbol. It's not really something you can spend on anything. It's really just good luck. And you can give it to a bard to sort of say, hey, I've got good, if I curry favor with the bards.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
I get the gist of it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. Thank you for that.
He nods. May the gods be with you, friends. And you ride off on your wagon and your horses. And the guy that you're with, what did I say his name was? Vel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He says, the name's Thomas, by the way, Thomas Vel.
Hmm.
My daughter's name is Mira.
Mira. Right. You can call me Kylum.
Kylum. Very well, Kylum.
You can call me Lily.
Thank you, my lady. Lady Lily, then it is. All right, and clippity clop, off you go, and you ride for the better part of an hour, maybe 40 minutes. And most of that is not because it's a long way, it's because the road kind of winds around a lot to get there. There's a lot of going up and then back down and back up again, and finally you get down to this fishing village among the cliffs and the rocks by the sea. And yeah, you're aware of this place. You might not have ever known the name of it, but you've gone past it a few times. This place is Kestrel's Rest. And you go down into the town and or to really it's a hamlet shoved up against the cliffs. Some of it on top of the cliffs and winding down and precarious sort of buildings and such. And he says, well, I'll have to get to work, but I'll introduce you to my wife. Her name is Anwen. And he takes you down to this hut, and there's like smoke coming out of the hut, and you can smell fish. Clearly smoking fish. That's what they're doing. And Anwen comes out of the hut, kind of waving the smoke out of her face. And she wipes her face and, hey, are you the clerics then?
Yes, we are.
She crosses her arms and she looks at you a bit skeptically. To do us no harm, Anwen. They've come all this way. Be nice. Well, you can't blame me for being skeptical, she says. I'm not expecting much. I think she's run away. I'd say she'd be on the other side of the island by now.
Why don't you think of it this way? We're an It's an extra set of eyes to look for and some extra people to ask around if anyone's seen her.
Well, she puts her hand on her hip. Do your best. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
She's been talking about running away for years. Wants to go to the mainland. Hates it here. Wouldn't be surprised.
Lots of children are like that, but it's not that easy for someone to get on a ship.
I might have stowed away.
Perhaps. Kylum is a sailor. Would he have seen any ships in port that were leaving today?
Um, you can make a history check with advantage.
Six.
Apparently, you didn't notice if there was.
Hmm. Hmm. I don't remember any. Can't remember if there were any ships leaving today, but well, we'll bear that in mind if we can't find her anywhere around here.
Thomas says to you, no, I checked on that with the harbor master, the wharfinger. He said no ships left today. None that would have had her, at least. And he said they were too small and too easily searchable to be hiding the stowaways upon them. I went there before I came to the Daughters of Twilight.
Hmm.
That was my first thought. Oh, you did that, did you, Thomas? Oh, well, good on you. That's good. At least there's that. Her two brothers and sisters are right now out in the fields, working, where she's doing whatever it is.
Didn't you say it was storming?
It is. It has been, yeah.
Is it storming now?
Um, a little bit, yeah. It's not like it's
Hmm.
proper storm. It's just raining and it's, the wind is whipping around. It's kind of just common weather around here at this time of year.
Okay, so they just have to. It's if they don't get out into the fields in this weather, just shit's not going to get done,
Yeah,
basically.
pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, fair. Just wanted to confirm whether that would because that's just seemed kind of like
Yeah, it's not so bad that they can't do anything. It's just
it's
unpleasant.
right. Well, why don't we see if we can find her?
All right, well, good luck to you then. And
Oh, and you could point us in the direction of where you think she might have gone.
Thomas says, "Come with me, and I'll take you to where she was last I saw her."
All
And
right.
he takes you to a small house and takes you inside and shows you her bed, which is just basically a one room affair. This place it's two floors but one room with a kind of a mezzanine. Mezzanine
Like a
sounds
loft.
like a loft. Mezzanine sounds a bit fancy, doesn't it? Um, it's not a mezzanine. It's like a ladder with a couple of wooden platforms, and there's a bed up there, and some hay. Um, so it's yeah, definitely peasant level abode dwellings.
Hmm.
So she was sleeping up there. So I don't know how she got downstairs without falling, if she was in one of them cuckoo states like she was when she was sleepwalking. I don't know how she does it. Sleepwalking down a ladder is something else. Never
Hmm.
heard of anyone doing that before. In any case, that's where I last saw her. Nothing seemed disturbed, but there's one thing. You notice this? She only has one pair of shoes, and here they are.
Strange.
So unless she found some more, she bought 'em somewhere. I never seen her with any others. Never told me about it. I would have given her the back of my hand if I'd known about it.
Hmm. Well, why don't we get out there and look for her? You mentioned a trail?
Yes, this way. Come. He takes you out to the edge of the village once more, and there's a sort of muddy area that goes back up slowly towards the main road up on the top of the cliffs.
Hmm.
Um, and he says, "You see animal tracks and whatnot up here, but there was they're a bit washed away now. It's been the whole day, but you can perhaps make out here." At this point, he's probably got a torch or something because it's nighttime, right? Because you
Hmm.
came out here after dinner and so on, and in the
Yeah.
dark and in the rain. Uh, so the torch is kind of guttering in the wind. He's saying, "I think there was tracks down here. Can't really tell now. Perhaps you can have a better look than me." You can make a survival check if you want, either of you, both of you.
All right. Hang on if I can get my mouse to cooperate. Yep, that's us.
Which you get 10 and a 13. Okay. Lilianith, okay, so you can make out, you think you can make out some bare feet um prints in the mud, but it's hard to tell exactly where they go. The only thing that's sort of really of any great indication is that they're here, and this is on one side of the town. Um, so that at least suggests she might have gone in this general direction rather than another direction. So you kind of confirmed that much.
I can't imagine there's too many other people running around here in bare feet.
I wouldn't think so.
In what direction was the singing?
Uh, it was Ivan Rook said it was up there. Ivan's one of the best climbers in the village, you know. He does
Hmm.
some he does some diving over there as well. Collects all sorts from the sea. Turns up.
Hmm. Seems like a skilled individual by the sounds of it.
That's his house down there. You can see his chimney over the rock.
Hmm. All right. Well, let's get moving.
All right, so you head down to
You
see.
Yeah, you actually wait. It's nighttime and his kids are out in the field in a storm.
Uh, Probably not now. Probably not
They're
now.
probably
Yeah.
I'm imagining
Yeah.
we're just like this is
We'll
just
say they're
after the
coming back.
second sun is
Yeah.
set.
It makes sense. It makes good sense. We might have to retime the adventure slightly to fit the scenario. Might have jumped the gun there.
All right.
Appreciate your flexibility in this. All right, so you head down to Ivan Rook's house, and
Hmm.
Thomas knocks on the door. Ivan, are you there? I'm here. What's going on? It's about your girl, lad. He opens up the door. Aye. Ah, I see. Daughter of Twilight, eh? Ah, probably for the best. Listen, I heard singing coming from up that direction early this morning before the sunrise. Sounded like a girl. Don't know who it was. Might have been your lass. I'm thinking it was. Can't be for sure.
How did the scene sound? Was it mournful? Was it
Oh,
sad?
I remember it being surprisingly good. Never heard anyone in this town sing like that. Didn't think any of them had any talent. So mournful, perhaps a little mournful.
Hmm.
That sounds right. I'll go with that.
Could Did it sound like it was in common?
Oh, I couldn't make out the words exactly. Might have been because it wasn't in words. Might have been some other language. Aye, you could be right about that too. I didn't hear the words. I didn't
Interesting.
recognize the song, I can tell you that much.
Fair enough.
Aye. You notice he's currently got some ropes in his hands as he's sort of standing there talking to you. He's idly sort of doing something with them. You can make an investigation check if you want.
Mm, 18.
18. Um, and a 6. Well, Lilianith, you don't even care.
I think it's just Kylum, sailor, ropes.
Ropes, right? That makes sense, right? Perfect.
Oh,
Um, so Kylum, you're aware that he's actually repairing this rope.
Hmm.
I don't know how you repair ropes. I assume you tie them together and
I think you'd probably wouldn't be timed together. Probably be like
knitting them
well,
together.
kind of like you're kind of like weave it, kind of like fanning them out and weaving them together. Because I mean, ropes are
Right,
woven together anyway.
right. So you'd have to sort of strip them back a bit on either side and
Yeah,
then weave those ends back into each other.
yeah.
So I think that's what he's doing. He's doing it quite expertly.
Hmm.
Even while he's talking, he's just sort of flicking them with his thumbs and weaving them back together.
Hmm. Seems like you've got some skill with ropes.
Oh yes, coming in handy lately since the slips started. Getting along this coastline, it's been a bit troublesome. You can't just walk along the beach anymore. Not up
Hmm.
north anyway. Whole lots of cliff sides collapsed.
Have you noticed anything strange where the cliff sides have collapsed?
Well, I did hear something from old Neil Yarrow said something about seeing some old rocks and whatnot. One of them he said had like a face carved on it.
Well, funny thing, Lily and I were traveling out towards the east not long ago, and we saw something similar out that way. So, could be that some statues up that way that have been buried over time.
Hmm. Could be. Could
You wouldn't
be.
you wouldn't happen to know where your friend saw this face, would you?
Oh, yes. I could tell you. He tries to explain it. He gives you a sort of detailed description of how to get there. It sounds like about a mile north of here.
Okay. Kylum, it's like he's not going to go, okay, this is definitely the what's the thing is, but he's like keeping it in mind given the night terrors and his like giant figure, giant statue could be a connection.
You're right. Right. Fair.
All right then. Well, I think that we should get a move on then.
You sure you want to be walking around on these rocks at night? I mean, I know there's a young lass at stake. That's my Dorothy you're talking about there. Well, I realize that, Thomas, but you want to be getting these people killed, climbing around cliffs at night like this. It's a terrible idea. Besides, I don't think she's hanging out on the cliff. If she was singing, I think she was going inland. You sure about that? Well, no, I'm not.
Well,
I'm hoping.
in any case, we need to try and find some indication of where she's gone, and we can't rule anything out just yet.
Aye. All right. So, what's your plan?
Go out there and start looking for any sort of signs of where she might have gone.
Okay. So, in the dark, you can see what, 60 feet?
Hmm.
Okay. So you're just going to wander around kind of randomly looking, or do you have a plan about how to approach that?
Uh, Basically, kind of follow the trail. See if we can find any more footprints on that. See if they go anywhere.
Okay. All right. So you go heading back up there and checking that out. And Thomas sort of follows you along, and now Ivan follows as well. He's kind of curious to you
And
can
we've
make
got Gwendolyn along as well.
oh yeah, fucking and Gwendolyn as well, right? Yeah. Um Gwendolyn, she's gonna she says to you, actually, she's going to stop and say to you, excuse me, madam, Lady Lilianith, um,
Yes,
I have,
Gwendolyn.
I have an idea. Perhaps while you're looking out in the rain, in the storm, and in the night, in the dark on the cliffs, um, well, I could be useful by perhaps um, meeting some of the people in the town and talking to them and asking some questions and maybe just being friendly to them so that they might be more likely to tell us things.
That sounds like a good idea, Gwendolyn.
I mean, there's an old saying, I'm sure you've heard that too many cooks.
Hmm. You might also see if any of them could you benefit from magical healing. Might be a good way to ingratiate yourself.
Well, yes, I had thought of that.
Hmm.
I didn't want to say, but yes. If that's all right with you, then I'll be on my way then. All right, and I'll get insight checks from you regarding Ivan Rook.
I think that's a yes from both of us.
Wow. Um, you kind of get the impression that Ivan is following out of some morbid curiosity more than anything. He's he's sort of skeptical about this idea that you guys are going to go wandering around in the dark at nighttime, on and near the cliffs and the waterside. He clearly thinks this is a dangerous idea, and um, he's following partly because it's not that he wants to see you fail so much as he's like caught watching the train wreck. Or at least he believes so. Um, in any case, you go back to where you were. You can make new survival checks. And I might do them at disadvantage now that it's dark and nighttime and the suns are both down. Oh, Lily.
I get another one.
You got a nat one, yeah.
Oh, geez. I guess I slip and fall in the mud.
Sounds a bit like that. Okay, so you can make a dexterity saving throw, Lilianith.
Yes, yes. My clumsy self. Dex, dex, dex. 15?
All right. You managed to steady yourself when you realized that if you had just taken one more step, if you'd been a little bit more off balance, you would have fallen down that nasty gap and tumbled down the sharp rocks to the seashore. Um, but it does occur to you that this she could have fallen down any of these places too. There's another possibility.
Hmm.
Um, so you might want to try and search the cliff tops, the cliff bases, should I say, possibly in the morning in the light. You're not. I think you're realizing also that there's some futility in searching in the dark like this.
Hmm.
What did you get, Kyle? That was a 14.
Uh, yeah, 14.
All right, you find a couple more footprints heading up towards the road. Um, and so that sort of leads you to the road, but once you get to the road, there's really no footprints because it's a road.
Hmm.
And Thomas is following along with you. So what do you say? She got to the road and headed off?
Does look like she got to the road.
Ah,
Not sure
that's
I
if it's
can.
even her.
Can you imagine anybody else in your little village running around in bare feet?
Not strongly, no.
And is there anybody else missing?
All right, all right. I should be filled with hope about this, but I'm only filled with dread.
Well, in
But
any
it
event,
does
yeah?
suggest she didn't fall from the cliffs, at least.
Well, she made it this far.
But where's she going on the road, and why didn't she take the main route? There's easier ways to get to the road than this.
Well,
I mean, this is
her
the
fo-
most direct route, that's true, but why? Is she out of her mind or something?
I don't think I wouldn't say she's out of her right mind, but I don't think she's in her right mind. It seems like she's being affected by something.
Well, I suppose. Hard to say what to think of all of this.
What I think is that there's a child that needs help.
All right. Child that needs help. That's true. Well, how then do we help her? We follow the road?
I kind of figure that the road's obviously going in two different directions.
Yeah. One
And
direction leads back to where you came from.
okay, so basically the trail was kind of like a shortcut.
Yeah.
Right, so if I think we need to follow this road and see if we can find any other indication of where she might have gone.
Well, this road leads north to many little places like our town. Not much else. No there's no villages or townships or cities or anything like that.
Well, she couldn't have gotten that far in bare feet.
True that. Uh-huh.
Now, how far is that face from here? I have not even sort of call it a hunch, but I assume you can see the face from this road?
Um, you travel along the road for about a mile, and he says, he told me it was down this way. Um, oh, what was his name? Uh, Yes, Neil Yarrow told me it was down this way. There's a wee trail that goes off the main road up here. Come with me.
Hmm.
And he's like, you're gonna want to be very careful now. And Ivan coming along behind you, he says, hold on a minute, you lot, before you go wandering off down there. Tie yourselves to this. And you can't take your horses. Are you on horses? No, you're not on horses.
Hmm.
You're
Mhm.
walking. Right. All right. So he says, let me, excuse me, milady, put your arms up in the air, turn around, and he wraps the rope around you. Close your eyes. He ties you up, and then he ties you to Kylum about another 20 feet down the rope.
Hmm.
And he says, right, now I'm going to stay here. And if you fall, well, hold on tight. And he loops the rope up onto a tree. And Thomas descends the cliff with you. And we're going to make athletics checks. Please. An 11 from Lily. Oh,
No,
And
that was an
Lily
11
did
from
a
that
me,
was a Kyle. All right.
Kylum. I feel like Lily might want to use her heroic inspiration
Do you have heard of the pata? You have some?
because that was a nat one, and I don't think this is a good time to have a nat one.
I have no idea. I can't tell with the sheet. Hold
Looking at it's
on.
1 plus 3. It's you.
The heroic inspiration. That's
It's
what
the
she's
one that up the
asking.
top that says, "Oh, I see," because you're looking at it on
Um,
the thing. Well, if you look on your token, it's got the little
I
sunburst
found
thing.
it. I
Yep.
found it. I had to make sure I had it.
Right.
Yeah. I.
Roll again then.
Well, again, athletics. Let me get this back to where I was at. Because I don't see my full sheet. I had to make sure I had it.
Mm.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Athletics. Oh, come on. You're not doing that again. Here
Oh,
comes
yes, it
double.
is.
Yeah, he wants to do double again.
Right. Okay, so the first one was a 5. Pooh. Um,
At least it wasn't a nat one.
Not a nat one. That is true. All right, so you start sliding off. Um, Kylum, do you want to make a perhaps a strength save, I think, in this case? See if you can stop her from. Oh,
I
nice.
think I do with a nat 20.
All right, so you grab the rope, and so she doesn't fall too far.
Mm.
You just sort of slip a few feet, Lilianith, and Kylum catches the rope and pulls you back up onto the path. And Thomas, he's like, I thought this might have been a bad idea going down here in the dark. We should have waited till the morning. This is madness. You can feel the rain and the wind battering you as you're going down the edge of this pathway. Ah, it's my daughter and all, but this is crazy. Anyway, you continue down, I suppose.
Mm. For lack of better ideas, yeah.
All right. So you get further down, and eventually you get to the shoreline. And at the shoreline, you walk for another couple of 100 feet until he said it was around here somewhere, and you can feel the waves are crashing along the cliff base, and you're sort of up a few feet from where the waves are crashing,
Mm.
and some of them are just sort of tipping over and splashing your feet.
Yeah.
Um, Even as you were wandering along there, it's a bit slippery and it's dark, but you do have dark vision, don't you, both of you?
Yeah.
So that helps.
I am also still looking for any possible sign that this girl has been this way.
Okay, you can make an investigation check. A 9. Okay. Um, what about you, Lily? You investigating?
Yes. Oh, I am.
Oh my God.
I think I need to try and catch her for stop her from going in the drink.
Right. I'm thinking that you turn around and a wave just hits you, Lily. It just like smashes into you. And Kylum, you might want to make Lily, you can make a deck save.
It's just not her night.
It's not her night.
Definitely not her night. She
Okay,
got a
so
9.
Kyle, unless you can catch her with a deck save, she's going in the drink. All right, you managed to grab her before she goes flying, before she gets taken from the edge of the sea. Um, and Thomas is wandering along with you. I guess he should make a check in it as well. He can make an investigation check. After all, it is his daughter that he's concerned about. Um, nope. Wow. Okay. Well, he says, somewhere around here. It's supposed to be that face he said he saw. Maybe
Hmm.
this is the wrong place after all. I thought it was here he was speaking of. I was sure of it. Oh, well, come on. Shall we look a bit further? Or do we go back to the road?
Um, so I have a spell prepared. I don't know if it'll work, but locate object.
Locate object. Do you have to know the object?
Well, basically, you describe or name an object that is familiar to you, or so basically, it's like I'm looking for a stone face.
Right. Okay. Um, there is a grave danger in this. For if I allow it, then it can be exploited in the future. Um,
It only works within 1,000 feet.
yeah, no, that's fair. The exact wording is an object that is familiar to you. So you would have had to have typically have seen it before, I think.
Alternately, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind.
Well, okay, that helps. That helps significantly. Is there any mechanics to it? Any dice or
Okay,
anything?
so basically, um, describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as it is within 1,000 feet of you. If you know if it's in mission motion, you know the direction. The spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close. Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain piece of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. Uh, can't locate an object if there's any thickness of lead, even a thin sheet, between in a direct path.
Okay,
But basically, it's a second level spell and it's really specific, so there's no dice for it.
okay,
So,
cool. Yes, all right. So you can cast that and you can try.
okay, I cast detect object for looking for a stone face.
All right. You are immediately drawn further along the shoreline, and you have a distinct feeling it's up ahead. Um, and you can see some rock pools up there as
Hmm.
well in the
I
gloom.
I don't know why, but I feel like it's in this direction.
I'm also imagining that you can see some of the moons along the horizon, hidden behind dark clouds. Sort of, they appear sort of small at the moment and distant. And all right. So you travel along the shore a little way further. I'm going to get dex saves from both of you. instead of 14
Yep.
and a 13. All right. Okay, neither of you go tumbling in the drink. Let's see if Thomas makes it. Yep, he's good. Okay, I'm going to suggest also that you, after you got to the base of the cliff path, you would have untied yourselves because you were tied to a tree that was at the top earlier. So
Yeah.
you
That
would
would
have
make
had to have
sense.
done that to continue on. So you've left the rope behind. And so you follow along until eventually you find there is a kind of a rock pool that's a little bit in from the sea's edge and below the cliffs, and sticking out of it you can see this odd shaped stone. At this angle it's hard to tell what it is, but Kylum, you have a feeling, a strong sense from your spell that if you approach it, it will reveal itself to you.
I I get the strangest sense it's up ahead this way, and he kind of just points in the general direction.
Oh, are you sure? Haven't we gone far enough? I think we should go back.
Just a little bit further.
Oh, God, it's all right then.
And he keeps going.
Blasted girl. Knew we should have had a boy.
I didn't realize you were able to choose those things.
You can talk to the priestesses. They'll help you with that.
I just turned to Lily. Is that something you can do? I don't actually say it, but that's like what's on my face.
We just shakes her head.
I mean,
He just nods.
I reckon that there's probably some superstitious kind of homegrown fae-related witchery that that people believe that this is possible, and maybe it is possible. I mean, if magic works, why not? But it's not something that the Daughters of Twilight can do, or at least not something that they would do. In any case, you approach this stone, and as you get closer, it does indeed reveal itself to be a large, flat face that looks like it's fallen from somewhere, and it's just the sort of it's really half a face, I suppose. It's broken off and fallen into the drink. Well, look at that. You're right. How did you know that?
That's what I would like to know. I've been figuring some things out lately. In any event, let's see if we can find your girl around here anywhere.
You make perception checks. Oh,
It's like it was so close to a 7, then dink.
dink. Oh, Lily. Lily doesn't hear anything. But Kylum and
Well, he's a Tempest cleric in a storm, so
right, that makes sense. Thomas looks up at when you look up, and Lily, I don't know, you're probably still looking at the statue's head. In fact, Lily, while you're looking at the statue's head, you might as well make a history check.
And they say she'd like to have him wear. Oh. Just not my night. Just not Lily's night.
Not Lily's night. Did you get another 8?
Yep.
You need to start rolling actual dice. I think the D&D Beyond dice roller is stuck for you.
no, because it's a different mod.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Right.
she's not rolling the same number each time. She's just not rolling well. The dice aren't on her side. Maybe you
Right.
should change dice.
Yeah, that might be.
Last time we did that, it didn't go so well. I just refreshed the page.
Okay, that's fair.
Fair enough.
Maybe
right.
that'll work.
Yeah, go and refresh the page and then roll again.
Let's see if it's any better. Come on, dice, be nice to me.
Dice,
15.
be nice. 15, that's more like it. Okay, so Lilianith, given that you're a Daughter of Twilight, and you study hard the ways of the clerics and such, you are aware of the history of the giants and the giant gods. And this is the face of one particular goddess by the name of Iolannis, who belongs to the giant pantheon known as the Ordning. And she serves as the lesser goddess of beauty, love, forgiveness, and mercy. But her face is broken and cracked and fallen upon the rocks. In the meantime, Kylum. Yeah, it rhymes with Pylum. Use what you got. Kylum, you hear the sound of singing. It's
Can I tell the direction?
right after you make a saving throw.
Which type?
I'll tell you momentarily. Let me clear that. I'm assuming it's a wisdom. Yes, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charm effect?
It would be a charm effect, yes.
Okay, good thing I am an elf. Okay, it's weird. Did not roll.
That's my problem.
I wonder if it will roll twice when it finally rolls. It rolled a 20.
Dirty 20, yeah.
All right, you saved. So the good thing is at this point, Lily, you haven't heard it, so you don't have to make a save. Thomas, however, he does. Oh, fuck. Okay. So Thomas just sort of starts walking off.
I follow him.
All right, so you're following him along.
I call out to Lily, as I do.
All right.
And look up and I start like, hey, where you going? I start following them. Relaying what I discovered about the statue. Kylum as we follow this guy.
All right, so you tell him what you know about the statue, and you start following Thomas. All right. Okie dokie. Let me quickly just set up this little mappity map for you. Now, where are you guys? Let's put your characters on here. Kyle and Lily. Okay, now just check that the lighting, etc. is all good. No, all right, I have to fix that. One moment, please. Okay. All right, I think this works. Let's check to see. Let's bring you over to here. All right, so this is the map that you're on, and you're wandering along the cliffs, and here is the face that you've found. Can you see this?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm also going to get a an initiative check from you guys. Excellent.
Doing it double.
Prepare for trouble. Make it double. All right, you guys. This is where Thomas is going, basically. He started wandering in this direction. So please proceed when you're ready.
Yep, I am following Thomas.
So he's going this way.
Not following them.
And he gets to this point. You can make a perception check as you approach. And also, you can make new saving throws. And now, Lily, you can hear the singing. Okay, good for you, Kylum. Lily, wisdom save.
10.
Ooh.
10. Okay. Well, Lily, the singing has enraptured you, and you're very excited about it. So much so that
Yeah, 24 in
Hmm?
perception.
I think that's the problem. You'd rolled well on perception. That's why it's so affecting you.
um, all right. So, Lily, you are moving directly towards that spot where the sea starts coming in towards the cliff there, and there's like that crack there. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
And you have the strong feeling you just need to go in there for some reason.
I
And
can come this way, this way.
you
We
are
need to go this way.
oh
Sorry.
you can't even talk. I'm afraid you're under the
Oh,
charmed condition right now.
Hmm.
You are in a trance essentially. Um, but that you might think that you're saying that, but you're not. Like you're in your head you're doing that, but in reality you're just sort of zombied wandering in that direction. Kyle, you can make a perception check to see if you notice that she's doing that. I mean, Thomas is also the same way right now.
Hmm.
Is that a 13?
Yep.
Um, yeah, it seems a bit weird. She's a little bit out of character. You're not sure why
Hmm.
she's acting like that.
Okay. Hmm. Something definitely very strange going on here. But he hasn't seen any overt threats, so he's just kind of following along.
All right. And the music is rather impressive, so I don't know what you make of that.
I don't know. I kind of feel like there's he's hearing a lot of the storm and thunder in his ears as well. I don't know. Maybe Deep Chrysalis is protecting him somewhat.
Right. Okay. All right. So you move up on the edge of this thing up here, and as you get closer, you can see that it starts to there's some sort of entrance into something there.
Hmm.
You can see in here now.
Okay.
You realize that there is some kind of chamber that seems to have cracked open, and you can make a investigation check.
I think he's more concerned about this guy Thomas.
Right. Well, Thomas is now already sort of climbing in.
Better follow him.
He hasn't said anything either, which is
Hmm.
weird because he tends to be, he's a talker, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So Kylam is just quietly following along.
Okay, and Lily, you've climbed in too, right? So you're following in. So put Lily at the front. All right, so Lily, you get to sort of here, and you're still entranced. Kylum, you're following along. How often do you get to make these saves? Okay, Kyle, you can make a new save. Wow, aren't you just doing amazingly? Right.
Yep, it's not me, it's Deep Seychelles is protecting him.
All right, so you see Lilianith climb down into this room, and
Hmm.
she starts walking across the room, heading this way, and then she starts clambering up the far wall.
Okay, if she's so insistent on getting up the wall, I will try and give her a boost up.
All right, very good. So Lilianith, you get to the top, and you start climbing down the other side, and Thomas goes up after her.
I will give him a hand up as well because I'm worried he's going to hurt himself.
All right, they both climb up and over. And Kylum, you follow, I assume.
Yep.
All right. I will get athletics checks from both of you for climbing.
Okay, I am giving the help action to Lily.
All right, fair enough. Thomas is remarkably good at climbing.
I did help him as well,
So,
so in all
right,
fairness.
so he would have advantage actually. So, okay, yep. So, Lily, what did you get for climbing with advantage?
I'm trying to get there.
Trying to get there.
All right, click. Right click. There we go. Thank you for cooperating. Oh, man, just don't like Lilianith tonight.
Yeah, it's really weird. Sometimes the dice just do that.
Well, she was flying down on our bum.
Uh, I feel like Thomas kind of pushes her out of the way.
Right. All right. So Thomas climbs over you and past you rather uncouthly, actually, and it's very surprising, I think, at this point. Um, Kylum, why don't you make a perception check, another perception check, or even an insight check might be better,
Well,
unless
my
you've already rolled.
perception. I rolled, I got an 18 on perception. I can do insight as well.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. In both cases, these two are acting remarkably out of character, and this music, which is coming from just over this wall, um, seems to be related, if nothing
Okay.
else.
Can I see where the music is coming from?
When you get to the top of the wall and you get all the way up there, you become aware that there is a girl standing on the far side of the room over here.
Okay.
And she's kind of like just in a trance, rocking from side to side with her hands out next to her. Um, and she's standing on the edge of a fissure that breaks off into like into the water behind it. Like there must be some sort of underwater
Sea cave?
sea cave, yeah. Um, and she's sort of precariously standing there swaying, like at any moment she could fall in. And you see, looking around, you know what? Make a perception check. What'd you get?
11.
11. Um, let me see. Yeah, actually, that's enough. You can now see four figures around the room.
And
Um,
what do these figures look like?
what do they look like? Well, to be really precise, they look a bit like... Where's a good version? I'm just looking for the best picture. So they're female figures.
Mm-hmm.
They have wings, and they have fish tails.
That's odd.
It is odd. I'm kind of hybridizing them slightly because there seems to be different versions. So
Fair enough.
I don't like any of these pictures, so never mind. So yeah, I'll just go with the theater of the mind.
Fair.
Yes, they appear to be sort of largely very attractive women figures with wings and harps and fishtails, almost like mermaids, but something else. And their song is very, very captivating.
Mm.
So captivating that Lilianith is completely captivated. And
Mm.
she starts moving oops, that's got everybody. She starts moving in this direction. And Thomas is moving in this direction. And Kylum, you're standing there going, what the hell's going on?
Okay, I think Kylum, is it Kylum's turn yet?
Um, we haven't entered any kind of initiative at this point, although we have
Okay.
rolled for initiative.
Okay. Uh, I want to cast a spell.
All right.
Kylum just yells out, "Stop that noise," and somehow manages to cast silence centered in the room.
How big is it?
20-foot radius. So let me do it. Hang on.
Okay, I haven't actually set a space of this room, I realize. So I better do that now. Um,
There.
hold the line. I'm just adjusting the size
Oh,
of
hang
the
on.
room.
Probably more like that then.
All right. Fair enough. Okay, well that puts silence on those two. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair. All right. In which case you guys, do you immediately snap out of it? That's a good question. I suspect so, but I'm just going to
Mm,
check.
yeah. I will tell Christina though, the downside of silence is you can't cast any spells that have a verbal component, which is going to be most of your spells, but it should break this effect, I'm hoping.
Well, that's a very unhelpful description. I mean, it's a song, it's an audial thing. I'm just going to
Yeah.
say yes, it makes sense that
Yeah,
silence
if you
would
can't
break
hear
it.
this, if the song is charming you and you can't hear the song, then it shouldn't be able to charm you.
And yeah, I mean, unless it's already charmed you, but it seems that in the way to break the song is, yeah, anyway, it doesn't matter. We're
Mm.
going to go with it. It makes perfect sense. Okay, so Lily, you snap out of this and you can make a perception check.
Be decent.
Oh, okay. So Lily, you're quite confused because one minute you're walking along the shoreline and you think you remember hearing some music or something, and then the next thing you're standing here and you don't really know how you got here. And if you go to say anything, right? So, yes. Let's start with initiative now. So let's see, who's this one? All right, so the one that's down here starts squiggling across the floor in your direction towards Lily. And she gets sort of to here. Kylum, it's your turn.
Okay, let's see. Just gonna see how much movement. Okay. Don't really want to not be in the silence. So I'm gonna move here, then here, and like, so I think he's just clocked these things as a threat, so he's just gonna try and whack it with his warhammer.
Right. As they approach you, as she approaches, you see the veins under her skin and the sort of slightly haggard appearance that she actually has, despite the
Hmm.
at a distance she looks like a beautiful and attractive woman, but up close you can see her skin's all kind of crusted with, sea bits of seaweed and seashells and
Hmm.
nasty
As a
stuff.
sailor, would he have any idea what this creature is? This seems like some sort of marine creature.
That's true. You probably would have some idea, so you could definitely make a nature check or probably nature.
Any sort of intelligence check is the same modifier for me.
All right.
Nope. If I've
No.
heard stories about it, I'm not recognizing it in the moment. So
Right, you're not asking that. That's not the question that's on your mind.
yeah, yeah. So I think he's clearly clocked these things as a threat, so he'd like to try and hit on her and not in the fun way.
Not in the fun way. Okay.
Uh, so Warhammer to hit.
Warhammer to hit. Roll to hit.
18.
18. Well, I think that hits.
Be worried if it doesn't.
Do you guys have music?
We have music. I have music at this.
Yeah.
All right. Royalty music. Okay, 18 to hit. That hits. You may do some damage.
11 points of damage, and I push her back 5 feet.
It's 11. 5 feet. Okay. Very good. All right. This one is going to move up to here. And she's going to try and grab Lily with a strength.
She's next to me, though.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is you. Okay, she's going to try and claw you because you're nasty.
Yeah.
But she misses, unfortunately. Okay. Next. This one comes in 15. Comes to grab Thomas. That's a miss. This one is going to come in here as well. Do the same thing. Okay, so Thomas is going to make a strength check. All right, he's resisting. These two sirens are trying to grab him and drag him away, but he is currently resisting them. Lilianith.
And she's still a little confused, but she sees that there's a threat, so she's gonna pull out her sword and just go hit the nearest one.
All right, very good.
If I can do any better. Let's see if she can do any better.
You rolled the same twice, but those are good rolls.
Those are good rolls. Okay, 19. So that hits. And this is this one. Which one? Which one are you attacking? And where do you move
yellow
to do
one.
this? The yellow one. So you have to move up to the edge.
Yeah.
You would have to move out of the silence, but she doesn't know where the silence is.
That's true. Okay,
I got
so
5 foot range.
Yeah, so you
My
got to be within
sword.
5 foot of them.
yeah. Okay, so you get to there. You made your attack. You can do damage.
Yes. Yes. I do damage. Cheap damage. 4
4
points.
points of damage. Okay. All right, very good. Okay, now that siren is singing at you, and you can make a new saving throw.
Oh, lovely. Another wisdom.
Yep, with wisdom with advantage.
Please be better this time. 20!
Nice.
She's like, I'm on to you now.
Okay, cool. Kylum, it's your turn.
Gonna swing my warhammer at purple here.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit.
11 damage again, and I push him back push purple back 5 feet.
All right. Okay, 5 feet. And 11 damage.
Yep. Then, because I'm no longer in melee range of them, I'm going to go over next to Thomas. That's using my full movement, but it gives the whatever these creatures are another target.
Right. The one that you just hit, by the way, is bloodied. Okay, so you come over to by Thomas. Excellent. All right. She moves to here.
Oh, sorry, Lily.
She...
Oh, hello.
At least she can't sing it yet because she's in the silence.
That's good.
All right, so she rolls to hit, and she gets I assume it's a 19, but I can't see because the frickin' dice are in the way.
Looks like a 19. I can see it on your screen.
Yeah, 19 now.
And Lily has an AC of 20.
Nope.
Okay, that's a nope. Okay, cool. All right, the siren over here is trying to grab Thomas, and she has advantage because her friend Siren is helping. Yeah, let's see if Thomas has any chance of breaking out of that. Yes. Well, okay. So that's a tie. Do that again. Okay. Come on. Wow, okay, so these two sirens grab him and they start dragging him back. Oops,
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So obviously they're technically both grabbing him, but...
Yeah.
I'm gonna target the orange one because that's the one that would provoke from me.
Yep.
17 to hit?
Yep.
That's 8 damage, and I push him back 5 feet, which hopefully breaks the grapple, or helps Thomas get away at least.
Alright. We'll say that it does break the grapple.
Now, does Thomas get to do anything, or is he just kind of like, ah?
Let me see if he's in the initiative.
He's not an initiative.
Okay, he is now. Right, we're just going to leave him at the bottom of the initiative order.
Mm.
All right, so the next siren continues to try and tug him out of the silence. That's probably going to fail, but let's see. That's an 11. Yeah, he's all right. Okay, he stays where he is. Lilianith.
Go after gold.
Gold.
Or
Okay.
yellow.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nope. Gonna roll to hit. Oh, there you go. Oh, nice.
What did you get? A net 20? Got a crit. Nice.
Crit me, baby, one more time.
All right. Roll me your crit damage, please.
9.
9. All right.
It's better than a 1.
Okay, 9 damage to gold, was it?
Yeah. That's one singing at me, so yeah.
Okay.
Trying to sing at me.
Okay, so 9 damage to gold. Yep, done. All right. Do you have any other actions, bonus actions, etc.? No? Okay. Thomas is trying to break free, so he's going to make a strength check. 11 versus the siren. Yeah, he does not break free. Okay. This siren over here is trying to pull you, Lily, out of the thingo. But you only have to beat a 5 with a strength athletics check.
So you basically just don't roll a nat 1.
That's true. When we're talking about my rolls tonight.
You just rolled a nat 20. I think your luck is changing.
A save, huh?
No, strength athletics check.
Athletics. Respite, athletics. Beat a 5. Let's hope. Nope.
I told you not to roll a nat 1.
Oh no. Okay, so
I told you it's not her night.
you get dragged out of the silence over
That's
here.
another wisdom saving
So
throw.
wisdom saving throw for you.
25.
That's a net.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think if they function like harpies, aren't you immune if you save to that particular harpy or whatever?
Yeah, I think so. I'll just double check that, but yes.
Well, either which way, I'm saved again. Except on grappled.
In fact, it's interesting because if you read the description of the siren and you read its bonus action, it's called Luring Song, and then it immediately says, the harpy sings. It's like, oh yeah, so you just copied and pasted that from the harpy, did you? So apparently it is the exact same thing. Each humanoid and giant within 300 feet that can hear it makes a saving throw. Failure, creature becomes charmed. Till it fails to use its bonus action to continue the song. While charmed by the creature, you are incapacitated and ignore other harpy songs. On each of its turns, the creature moves towards it by the most direct route, not avoiding opportunity attacks or hazards. The creature repeats its saving throw whenever it is damaged and before it enters damaging terrain such as lava. If a saving throw is successful or the effect ends on it, the creature is immune to any harpy songs for the next 24 hours, apparently. So, there you go. All right. Kyle is next.
Yep.
Kylum.
Gonna go here and, still standing in the silence, take a swing at blue.
Swinging at blue. Okay, so the sort of teal blue, as opposed to Thomas.
Yeah, sorry. Nine's probably
Nine?
not gonna hit.
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay,
Okay, very
that's fair.
good.
That's me.
This other siren comes out of the silence over here, and she says, "Thought you could get away from us, did you?" And she is going to claw at you, Lily.
Sorry, I moved silence.
What's your AC, Lily?
20.
20? Well, sheesh. All right, so she misses you. All right, the next siren is coming around to grab... coming around for Kylum over here. Tacky with a claw, +3. That's a miss. Okay, next siren. $18 to hit Kylum.
No.
No? Okay.
Oh
Lily.
wait, why am I out of the silence? Did the silence
don't
get
know.
moved?
I accidentally moved it. Sorry.
Oh, is
okay.
that what happened? Okay.
I heard something move, but I thought you'd moved yourself.
I said I accidentally moved it, but nobody heard me.
I heard you said you moved something. I didn't realize you moved the silence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right, I fixed it, I think. So,
yeah.
Anyway, Kylum, it's your... Is it your turn? No, Lily's turn.
So basically, you can, if you want to attack the one that's grappling you, you're rolling flat. If you want to attack anybody else, it's disadvantage.
I want to get ungrappled. So
yeah, so you can try and kill gold.
Yeah, that's the one. Roll flat.
All right.
The other thing is, because you're no longer in the silence, you can cast spells if you want.
I can't cast spells. Right there. I'm trying to get ungrappled. 12 to hit. Nope.
No. Okay. Very good. All right. So, at this point, I'm going to get perception checks from everybody.
Is this sound-based or sight-based?
Nope. Sight-based. If it's sound-based, you're fucked.
Oh, either way, I don't notice it.
Okay. That's fair.
That's why I was asking.
Yep. Lily, what do you get?
Catch up. I'm getting... Catching up. Where is it? Perception. 23.
23.
I'm saying I notice it, despite the fact I'm struggling with this thing.
Okay, so 23. Lily, you notice a figure come crawling up over the side of the cliff out of the sea cave here. Another woman with long, wet hair. She seems to have human limbs, though, although she does have like fins and flaps underneath her arms and between, like webbing. How far away are you from her? You're still a little distance, I think. Let me just measure that. Yep, you're 40 feet. Yep, 40 feet. Okay. So she wraps her hands around the girl that's standing there and kind of takes her in her arms. And she looks across at you, Lily, and she smiles, this wicked smile. In any case, it is... Come on, out of the way. Siren 3. Okay, so that siren is going to attack you with a claw. That's a 14, so that misses. Kyle, it's your turn.
I'm going to attack this one with my Warhammer.
All right. Roll to hit.
And I have not noticed the other figure because my back is... I'm not facing him and I can't
Yep.
hear anything because of the silence.
Yeah.
Nope, that's another miss.
Okay. All right. Siren 4 is attacking Lily. That is a 20. I believe that hits.
That meets me.
Yep, that's a 6. 6 damage.
Damn it. I'm not liking you. Lizzie, you're supposed to protect me.
Hmm? Who's
I
supposed to
told
protect
Grace.
you?
Yeah,
Oh, Grace is supposed to
Gracie.
protect you.
Gracie. Supposed to protect me. She just looks at me. The sirens are gonna get us.
Okay. So nothing happens over there. This siren is attacking Kylum. That is a 17 to hit, which misses,
Nope.
I assume.
Yep.
Okay. Next is the next siren that's attacking you. That's a 16 that misses. Lilianith.
I go after the same one that's grappling me.
All right.
Let's see if I hit this time. Hey. $12.
A 12.
A
Yeah, that
12.
actually hits. You'd be amazed.
Nice.
A 12 hits?
Turns out sirens have
Wow.
really shitty armor class.
And yet I've missed my last 2 turns.
Damage is 10.
10. Okay, this is gold, is it?
Yep.
Yeah? Do I get ungrappled?
Not just from hitting it, though.
You do if you do just 0.
If you reduce it to 0, that's true. Okay, you bloodied her, though.
I thought gold was already bloodied.
Yeah.
Because I hit gold earlier, you told me she's bloodied.
Purple was already bloodied.
Okay, I think purple might have taken some damage that was meant for gold, but oh well.
Oops. Sorry, guys. Alright. I don't want to mess with it. It'll just...
I'm not saying we try and fix it now. I'm just saying
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, guys.
I thought it was weird that one attack bloodied the one that...
Right, that makes sense. Okay, so Thomas, he is going to try and move out of here.
So he's going to try and break the grapple? Or...
Yeah, he's going to try and break the grapple.
Well, in that case, it would make more sense to try and shove him away from him, which would break the grapple and get him out of 5-foot range.
Right. So that's an 11, and he rolls a... Oh my god, stop tying with the frickin'... Okay, so... Okay, he finally shoves her, pushes her 5 feet, jumps out of the silence, turns around, sees what's going on over here. Kyle, you can make a perception check.
Okay. 21.
Okay, so you realize that he's looking at something that's just horrified him.
Okay, well, it's not my turn, so I can't do anything yet.
No. So a siren is busy attacking Lily. The siren attacks you for a 6. So that's a nothing. Kyle, it's your turn.
Gonna swing at orange just to try and get him off me.
All right. fair.
You said a 12 hits?
Yep.
4 damage, and I push him back 5 feet.
Okay, -4. Alright. There's not much further that they can go, so that's lucky.
Yeah. And then I turn to look at whatever the hell is...
Alright, so
whatever the hell this guy is looking at.
You see that his daughter is standing on the edge over here, and there's this ugly-looking creature standing behind her with long hair like some fucking Japanese horror film, with her arms wrapped around her.
The bridge.
And she looks over at you now, Kylum, and smiles. You see that she's got long, sharp, pointy teeth. Long claws.
Okay. So I am going to use my movement, if I could select the right thing. So 30 feet does not get me to here. And I just say, get your hands off her. And bonus action, I cast Sanctuary on the girl.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know if it'll help, but it's what I do.
Yep, that's fair. Okay, so the next siren attacks Lilianith for a 20, hitting you for a massive 5 points of slashing damage. Although, to be fair, at this level, that's quite a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So there's that. Then the creature that's holding the daughter, she is going to... She reveals herself to you. You can make a wisdom save, please. Kylum.
8.
Oh, okay. So, you see her true form, and she is truly a hideous thing. You are frightened for 1 minute. You do get to make a save on each of your turns, but with disadvantage because she's within line of sight.
Okay.
Then, and that's just her appearance. She doesn't even have to do anything to do that.
Yeah.
That's not even an action. But her action is going to be her glare, which she uses on you. You make another wisdom save.
12.
For a minute, your heart stops. For a moment. And you feel yourself very faint. You almost collapse. Your heart literally stops for a moment. But you don't die.
I'm guessing whatever this was, I met and beat it?
Did. Just, like, literally just beat it. Okay, so what else does she do? That's an action. Okay, cool. All right, so she's still holding the girl. She's sanctuaried. I realize that, but sanctuary doesn't mean she can't hold her, right? There's no reason.
Yeah, that just means that it affects like. Okay, so I'll read.
Can't attack her.
Well, she can try and attack her.
Right.
So basically, if she tries to attack, targets the warded creature with an attack or harmful spell, they have to make a wisdom saving throw first.
Right. Fair enough. Okay. Well, she's not attacking her anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so the siren up the top, she's going to move to try and grab Thomas again. This is an ongoing battle. That's a 5, so probably not going to work. Thomas, come on. Yep, you break free. Excellent. The next siren is going to move in there and try and flank him and grab him from the other side. If you've already resisted one grapple, can you continue resisting other people's
grapples?
grapples?
Like you can just keep grappling somebody, trying to grapple somebody.
That's ridiculous. Okay, so
basically it's like the thing, well, you're giving up your attack to do it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, say I'm let's say 5 people are trying to grapple you, right? The first one tries to grapple you, you resist. The second one tries to grapple you, you resist. The third one tries to
I get what you're saying, but it's just D&D isn't a physics simulator, and there's a certain amount of abstraction for the rules.
Right.
Because otherwise it's like, you just get down into like, oh, well, how many people can try and grapple you at the same time? You need a rule for this, and it's crunchy enough as it is.
Yes. All right, so Lilianith, it's your turn.
After the same one that's grappling me.
All right. I believe that is Siren 3.
The gold one, the yellow one, long sword. 18.
An 18.
To hit.
18 to hit. Well, that certainly hits.
8 damage.
Okay, -8. This one, I did mention that she's bloodied. Okay, so she's more bloodied. Excellent. Do you have any other actions? Bonus actions? Movement? Flavor? Dialogue? No? Okay. Very good. Thomas is trying to break his grapple. Not with a 1 though. Oh wait, that's a 7. Okay, maybe there's a chance. There's a tiny chance. Nope. Definitely a no. Okay. Alright. So Siren 3 is attacking you back. Lily. Not with a 4 though. Kylum, it's your turn.
Okay. Skirt around the cliffs, this ledge to here, because I can't approach this creature. Or I'm guessing some sort of hag.
Quite possibly, she is haggard.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast another spell.
All right.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna upcast that. Ooh, I could do that. That could be fun. I'm gonna go with the Old Faithful. Can I get a con save from this creature, please, for a Thunder Wave?
Con save. All right. The Thunder Wave. You're likely to knock her and the daughter into the drink.
I can position. Well, I can position it so it doesn't hit the daughter.
She's holding the daughter.
In which case, it should break the grapple.
Or it will just pull the daughter with her.
Okay. Okay, fine. I won't do that then. Okay, not sure what to do then, because I can't approach her, and my plan just went out the window. I can't leave her there.
Do you have any missile weapons?
At disadvantage. Okay, I'll do that then. Wisdom save, please, then.
Alright. That is a net 20.
Okay, then she saves.
Okay.
From Toll the Dead.
Alright, the next siren attacks Lily. That is a 19, which misses you.
Oh, I get to do another save against the fear.
Sure, yep.
Nope.
Damn! Okay. These two sirens are holding Thomas. Thomas breaks free of that one. Then the next one tries to grab him again. The 14, the 15. Let's see if he can beat that one. Nope. Okay, so he breaks free of one of the sirens, starts moving, and then the second siren grabs him and stops him in his tracks. Lilianith, it's your turn.
Go after the same one.
All right.
Fine, it's rolling double again.
12. That
The
hits.
first one was a 19, was actually.
Oh, wow. 19 hits. Yes, definitely.
7
damage.
7 damage.
Well, you know how many hit points she has?
7?
Correct. How do you kill her?
Just
You-
off with the head.
Off with the head. Okay, so you hack off her head, and it goes tumbling to the floor. And then it tumbles into the silence, so it goes. All right, so what do you do next? You got any other actions, anything? No? That's it? Okay.
No.
All right, Thomas is busy struggling. He fails, so I'm not going to bother rolling around that, because that's a 3. That siren is dead, so take her off the board. Kylum.
Okay.
Lord of Frustration.
You know what? Screw it. I am basically going to shut these two sirens or whatever they are up,
Yep.
but not with silence. Quite the opposite. I'm going to cast Shatter on them, but not
Okay.
on Thomas.
Okay.
So it's about the same. It's the same diameter as silence. So
So you just move the silence
so
thing.
basically, it's like kind of like. I'm just gonna mark where it is. So basically, I'm just gonna position it like that.
Okay.
And
that makes
I'm
sense.
gonna channel divinity, so it's just max damage. Can I get con saves from both of them?
Yes. Okay, so this con saves. First con save is a 6.
Okay, takes 24 thunder damage.
The second one is a 20.
Takes 12 thunder damage.
Okay, so how much was the total for the first one?
24.
24. All right, she's very bloodied. And the second one is taking 12. She is not bloodied.
Okay, and I'm gonna make another wisdom save. No.
Jesus.
See, you've passed your bad luck to me, Christina.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I'm making a joke of it.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
Siren
reversed.
attacks Christina's character with a claw, but she misses with a 10. Okay, so our friend the sea hag, who still has the daughter, continues smiling at you, Kyle. So, Kylum, you turned away from her to cast Shatter on them, right?
Yep.
So you're not actually looking directly at her.
Well, basically, I'm just like trying to get Thomas free. Like I'm realizing I can't really do much against her, so
Right.
I'm looking back over my shoulder.
Okay, that's fair. All right, so she doesn't do anything to you. She just holds her action. This siren moves up to grab Thomas again. That is an 18. Wow, I don't know Thomas is going to get out of that one.
Roll high,
Nope.
Thomas.
No. Nope. Okay, next one doesn't need to bother. She's just going to help hold him. I think he's pretty much grappled now. I'm not going to bother to continue rolling that. Lily.
Yes. As a bonus action, I can cast spiritual weapon.
Yes, you can. And you can attack with it, and you can move it all on the same turn.
And
Yes.
yep, and you can still attack with your action.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm going to put it on the sea hag.
Okay, spiritual weapon. Okay, let me pull up a token for you.
If I can get her to let go of the girl.
Here's an S for a spiritual weapon. It's a bit big, but you know, hey, I'll make it a bit smaller.
Put her over here. You're playing with it. You're there by the sea hag.
There you go. So you can put it, what is it, 60 feet? You can place it, and then it can move 20 feet per turn.
Yeah, so basically on the turn you cast it, it's anywhere within 60 feet, and then you can move it 20 feet as part of the bonus action on any following turn.
Right, so you can definitely place it on her. You can even place it behind her because it flies. It does not give advantage for
flanking, and it doesn't get opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Yep.
Behind her because I don't want to hit the girl, and then.
Yeah.
60 feet. Wow.
Yeah. So you can put it right on her. I've placed it there for you just to start with.
All right, thank you. Roll the hit.
More like
Roll the hit.
There.
21.
21 will hit.
Spiritual weapon. And she gets 6 points of damage.
All right, -6. Okay. She doesn't like that much at all.
I don't.
All right, now you've got an action.
Yes, action.
Pokey pokey siren 4, I assume.
Yes.
All
As soon as my actions come back.
Choppy choppy.
Back. Where my actions go? I said come back. My actions don't want to come back.
What? What do you mean?
All right,
she's
I gotta
having
refresh.
trouble with her character sheet.
Yeah.
Oh
Let me
man.
refresh.
Yep.
Red character sheet. Bad. Technical difficulties.
I see that
It's
you're
us.
connected to
What are
the
you
server.
expecting?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again. Go to actions. There we go. Thank you for working. Yes, I am attacking that one with the long sword.
All right. 23.
23.
Yeah. All right. Damage.
And damage. 8.
-8. Okay. Now you're back. You hit your flow at last, by the looks of it. Okay, so that's your turn. Thomas has given up trying to get out of the hag's grip because every time he does, they just grab him again. So he's just like, he lowers his head and falls to his knees. Kyle.
Can I get Orange to make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Orange, wisdom save.
Toll the dead.
Toll the dead. That is an 18.
Saves.
Pooh.
That's me. Oh, and
Okay.
I get to. If I'm not looking at the, am I still at disadvantage on the wisdom save if I'm not looking at the hag?
That's a good question. Let me check.
Because I got my back to her.
I don't think you get advantage or already changes to your.
No, I'm not asking
roll.
about advantage. I'm asking if I'm still at disadvantage if I'm not looking at her. Because you said if she's in line of sight, I'm at disadvantage. So I was just trying to confirm. I guess I'll just roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about that.
Does a 13 save?
A 13 does save.
Phew, thank you.
Okay. That's good. All right, so that's the end of your turn, is that right?
Yep. Well, I saved at the end of my turn, so yes.
Yep. Okay, so a siren is attacking Lilianith with a claw. It misses with a 5. Our friend the sea hag she calls out now and she says, "Hand over the father, or you all die." Siren over here, these two are dragging him forward, so I'm just gonna like grab them as a group, I think, if I can. Yep. They move over a bit closer, sort of coming in behind you, Kylum. Lilianith, it's your turn.
After the one that's right on top of me.
Yep.
Doing that double thing again.
Ah,
No.
The first one was a 12, so...
First one hits. Yep.
First one hits.
Yep. Damage.
6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage, 2 purple. Alright. Oh man. She's feeling it. You've cut her bad. She's bleeding black and green ichor.
Don't forget your bonus action.
Oh, yeah. Spiritual weapon on the sea hag.
Okay.
23 to
23.
hit.
Wow. Okay. Damage to the sea hag.
5.
Okay. You are becoming an irritant. Alright. Kyle.
Move up to orange.
Alright.
And just swing my Warhammer at him with Booming Blade.
Alright.
22 to hit.
Yep.
6 damage, and if they're alive, then they're pushed back 5 feet.
Well, how do you kill her?
I think just, like, sideways slam into the shoulder that's holding Thomas. Just knocks the body flying.
Alright, so she goes for a fly back here. Boof. Tumbles to the floor. Bashing her head across the rocks.
Then I'm gonna move... I'm actually gonna move to here so that the other one can't move away from me without provoking opportunity attack.
Okay.
I just say to Thomas, it's too early to give up.
Alright. So, the siren over here is attacking Lilianith with the claws. That's a miss. Sea Hag is going to... what is she going to do? "30 feet, you say?" Okay, Thomas needs to make a saving throw. He does not. Thomas is now terrified of her, and he starts sobbing, and then she glares at him, and he can make another saving throw. He looks shocked, but he is still okay. That siren is dead, so we'll remove her. This siren is alive. Alive!
And I'm now harassing her.
Yep, so she's going to harass you back. With a natural 20.
That'll hit.
Do some crit damage for... Oh, wow, 4 points of crit damage. Remarkable. Couldn't have rolled much worse.
Sounds like me.
Right.
Remarkably, silence is still up, even though it's not doing anything.
Okay. There's like secretly there's an invisible orchestra in that silence.
Or is it an orchestra made of orcs?
It is.
It's an orchestra.
That's right. They're very orchestral. Okay, Lilianith, you're next. Bonus action.
One on the same lady.
All right.
Alright. Not roll double. You're gonna roll double. Why it does that?
23.
Is that the first or the second?
Yeah, the first one was
the first
technically
one.
an 8.
An 8. Okay, yeah, sadly that misses.
Yeah.
Pooh.
Yeah.
Okay, Kyle, you're next.
Don't you want to use... She gets her bonus action.
Oh, yeah,
still.
bonus action. Use a bonus action.
I get my spiritual weapon.
Yes, this hag's getting annoyed with you.
Oh, it's gonna do the double too. I don't know why it does this.
It is weird, isn't it? 22 hits.
The first one was not a 22.
9. Oh, sorry. Yep, you're right. 9. That does not hit. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
Kyle, you're next.
Warhammer on the annoying
hag.
bitch in my face.
Yep. Gotcha.
21 to hit?
Yes.
Okay, so that is 8 points of damage. She's also booming bladed and pushed back 5 feet.
Okay.
Oh, actually, technically I can push her 5 feet away from me, so I want to push her...
So it's
like
8 damage?
Yeah. I want to push her, like, kind of... I suppose
there?
she was here, so I want to push her, like, there, basically. So she's not necessarily away from me, but she's definitely away from Thomas.
Alright. Alright then.
Basically, trying to break the grapple.
Okay. Fair
And
enough.
I just say to him, saying to him quietly, "Don't give up, not yet."
Alright. The other hag over here is attacking Lilianith with her clawedy claws. That's an 11. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Alright, at this point, the hag should do. Oh, Thomas gets to make a saving throw. That's right. That's what needs to happen.
Can't actually see the hag in the initiative tracker.
Just made it. There you go. Yep, she's just holding on to the girl at this point. She's not doing anything yet. She's just keeping her as collateral. Okay, so this siren is then going to move up to you, Kylum.
Okay, so
And attack
she
you
takes...
for a 16
She takes 7 points of thunder damage.
from Booming Blade.
Yep, because she moved.
Yep.
16 misses.
Okay. Alright, so she regrets that instantly. Lily.
Alright. Let's repeat. Come on, cheat. You froze. There it
Lovely.
goes. Come on.
Coax it out. Coax the dice.
Yeah, I'm having technical difficulties today.
Oh no.
Loading. There we go. We got something.
Got something? I see that you've connected to the server. I don't see any dice
Yeah.
yet.
We're getting there. Alright. Here we go.
Here we go. Here
Roll
we
the
go.
hit.
7.
7. Nope.
Bugger. All of that for nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so that misses.
You still have your
No,
bonus action.
Yep.
Nope.
No.
God
Okay.
darn it.
All right. Thomas makes a saving throw. Yep. Okay, he's good. Kyle, it's your turn.
Just gonna hit this. Try and hit the siren again.
All right. 14
14,
hits.
I believe, hits with booming blade. 7 points of damage.
All right. By the way, she is bloodied if I haven't mentioned it already.
And I push her away 5 feet.
Woof. Okay. This siren is going to... What is she going to do? She's going to disengage from you, Lilianith. And she's going to move 30 feet to here. Sea Hag continues to basically hold and sway. She's listening to the music in her head. This siren, having disengaged, or having been disengaged, more to the point, she's going to flock over here.
Okay, so she takes another 5 points of thunder damage.
5 points of
Let me
damage.
get an opportunity.
She disengaged, so you don't get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, she would have dashed and arrived at her location. Okay, so that one gets to there. She's taken some thunder damage. All right, Lily, it's your turn.
I cast fairy fire on her.
Ooh.
On where are you placing the fairy fire?
Is it here?
On the one that disengaged on me.
Okay, but it's a 20-foot
cube, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an area of effect.
So you can place that around a group of people, possibly.
It's not just one. It's not just one creature.
You could feasibly get all of that cluster over there.
But you would also get the girl.
Yeah.
I don't want to get the girl.
I mean, it doesn't do anything to her. It just makes her easier to hit for anyone that wants to
And she
hit
does
her.
have sanctuary on her.
She does have sanctuary on her, so it actually wouldn't make any difference right now. You could just dump it on a lot of them.
Okay, I'll dump it on them.
Alright, so they will make dex saves. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so Siren. Dex save. Dex save. What's the DC? Well, that's a fail. Okay,
So
so
it's 12, isn't it? Can you mark the ones that fail?
I am in the midst of doing exactly that.
Double checking.
Yep, so that one's marked. The Sea Hag. She has to roll a dex save. DC is 12, you say. That is a 14.
I didn't
So
realize
she
that's what it
passes.
was. Okay.
This
Well, we got advantage now.
Yep, on that one.
some of them. Dex save. That one fails, so she has a blue mark. Who else? I might as well roll for the daughter. But she's kind of under a spell. But she saves actually, so she's not fairy fired. Okay, so the Sea Hag saved, but the two Sirens didn't. So you have advantage on them, but not the Hag. Alright, that's... Lily, have you got anything else? You got a bonus action?
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, you could attack one of the sirens at advantage, or you could attack the Sea Hag.
I'll continue with the sea hag. Try and knock her down.
Fair enough.
But if I can hit this
If
time.
you can hit, good luck. As they say.
It rolled twice, so what did
Yeah,
it
the
come
first one
up
was a
with?
7, so at least it wasn't a nat 1.
Okay, neither of those hit. Unfortunately.
No.
No. Okay. Thomas.
Too much for my good
Thomas
streak.
calls out, "Don't you hurt her! Don't you hurt my girl!" He calls out. Kylum, it's your turn.
Okay, move up to here, and I'm just going to make this siren... well, I'm going to make myself the siren's problem.
Okay.
Warhammer with booming blade.
Okay.
It's 15 to hit.
Yep.
Well, if
Which
9
one
points
of
doesn't
us
kill her,
is-
she's pushed back 5 feet and presumably off the ledge.
What about both?
That also works.
Splash. Okay, you got nothing else, eh?
I got movement, so I'm gonna move around to here and basically, like, intercede, put myself between the girl and the remaining siren.
Okay, fair. Alright, so that siren is gonna come and what is she gonna do? She might move around you to here, actually. So that she can I mean you I feel like she can move to there and then she can put her claw at the neck of the girl as a threat.
Yeah, she can. She can.
Yeah.
The girl is still sanctuaried.
Yeah. So
As long as she's not actually attacking, then it
she's
doesn't.
not actually attacking. No.
So it doesn't proc sanctuary until she tries to attack.
Right. Okay. So that's what she's doing. The hag is maintaining this this hold, and the other siren is dead, so I'll take her off the map. Lily, it's up to you.
Up to me. Okay. So what do we have? We have the one that's got purple,
What are you doing to purple?
bigger flame. So you need to make a dex.
The dex
A
save.
6.
Yep, purple for dex save.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, purple for dex save. She rolls a 6, I believe.
Yeah.
So, what happens to her?
Just 1 point of damage.
1 point of... Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do my
this is-
sinker flame.
There's a reason a lot of people use ranged weapons instead of cantrips before level 5.
Right.
Because even if your dex is lower than your spellcasting mod, just like a weapon always add like crossbow. Everybody's proficient with them in 5e basically, and it always does a minimum of 3 damage if it hits.
Right.
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Okay, so Lilianith, is that your turn? You've still got a
Now
bonus
sacred
action.
weapon.
Right. Sacred flame, sacred weapon.
Spiritual weapon, sacred
Spiritual
weapon, something else. Something else.
Treacherous,
Yeah.
yes. Spiritual weapon, secret. Alright, let's see if I can do better this time. No,
Okay, 5 points of damage. No,
No, that was 5
hit.
to hit. Yeah,
5 to
5
hit.
it was 5 to hit. No,
Oh, never mind. Okay, Kylum, you're up.
boo-hoo.
So this thing is still got their claws at the girl's throat.
Uh-huh.
Uh, hmm. Hmm. Thunderwave on the on purple, centered so it doesn't hit the girl or the hag.
All right, so hitting here.
On save, please.
Okay. That is a 19? Or is it a 1? I can't tell.
Looks like your dice log says they rolled a dirty 20. So they take 2 points of damage.
Well, she has 1 hit point. So
Okay.
how do you kill her? It was a thunder wave after
Yeah,
all. so
basically
you can
just
do
like
what you want with it.
just boom.
So she goes flying out through the gap.
Well, technically she succeeded, but anyway, she probably just tumbles off the ledge.
Given that she took 2 points of damage, you can do what you want. It's like narratively,
Okay,
I don't care
Yeah.
after that.
Okay, fair. And
So-
I basically just go to here, and I just say to the hag, "Let the girl go."
All right. That siren is dead. Okay, so the hag looks over at you, and 2 things happen. The first thing is... First thing is that you need to make a wisdom save, because you're looking at her up close.
Okay. 16?
Okay, so that's good. You saved. Which means that her death glare doesn't work on you, because you're not frightened of her. The second thing that happens is that the water below her, behind her, starts to pull together and create a shape as it pours itself up into a form behind her. And let me just add this here. As this rather, shall we say, elemental form comes pouring up out of the water and splashes up over the side. Now let's go here. Okay, so it attempts to hit you. Its first attack is a 7, so that misses. It looks kind of like this, by the way. Yep, okay, so it just comes splashing down next to you, Kylum. You manage to get out of the way. Lily, it's your turn.
I will go after Sea Hag with my short bow. From my lesson.
I am kind of in the way unless you want to move.
Yeah,
Sea
I'll have
Hag.
to move.
I mean, the Sea Hag also has the girl. Where did she go? Is she invisible or something? Oops.
Then I'll just use a spiritual weapon.
Alright. Alright, so roll to hit.
Yeah. Let's see how bad it goes this time.
$24. Was that a nat 20?
It depends. If that's the first one, yes, it's the first one.
So you got a crit with your spiritual weapon. Excellent.
Eight damage.
And that's with crit damage?
Yep.
Okay. -8. Okay, good. Anything else?
I just move up to this elemental.
Okay. So
Can
you
I move up to...
You can
It's on the edge.
You can get this far, about here.
Okay. Move up there and...
Okay, let's put you up there. Oops,
Right there?
it moved you back. Get a little bit further than that, to there.
Okay.
Alright,
I
Kyle.
can help Kylum up.
Is this creature large?
It seems
elemental?
to be... It is large, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna double check something. Okay, cool. I'm gonna swing my warhammer at it with booming blade.
Okay, just a quick check. That warhammer is that's a normal warhammer, isn't it?
Yeah, you haven't given us magic weapons.
Uh-huh.
But I don't have a better option. So,
Well, there is, sometimes there's a reason why things have these abilities.
yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying that, from my perspective, I don't have a better thing I can attack with.
Yeah.
So, Warhammer to hit. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Cool. So, the bludgeoning damage is 11, non-magical. It is booming bladed, and it is pushed back 5 feet.
Okay, pushed back 5 feet. Okay, so you basically push it back to the edge again where it sort of starts to slide down.
Which is pretty impressive considering I pushed back a thing made of water, but it will say it works.
Right. Mostly through force of will by the feel of it.
Yeah.
And possibly prayer, hard to say. All right, so the thing slides back. It sort of paws itself backwards away from your hammer. You certainly hurt it. And you know what? You can make a nature check.
19.
Something about its actions make you feel like it doesn't actually want to be doing this.
Okay.
All right. In any case, the hag screams at it. Get back to work! She calls at it. And then she turns back to Thomas. Come now, Thomas! Come! Join us! Join us! The creature comes slithering back over the top again a little bit tentatively.
Okay, unfortunately, I didn't know what was going on before. It does take damage. It takes 1 point of thunder damage.
All right. Yeah. All right, so it comes back at you.
Yeah.
It's got a 10-foot reach, actually, so it doesn't actually need to get that close. It can stay back
it could have just
here.
stayed where it was. In that case, if it doesn't move, it doesn't take damage.
Yeah. Okay, so it's attacking you for 14. That's a miss, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. All right. Lilianith.
I'm closer and go at her with my sword.
I think throughout this too, the hag has got one arm now around the girl, and the other hand, she's like trying to bat the spiritual weapon away.
Okay.
What's next?
Okay, so it is your turn, Lilianith.
Longsword.
Longsword at the elemental.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's gonna be double 9.
Oh no.
Well, the first one was a 13.
13. Okay, fair.
Not a nat 1.
13 actually hits it. Meets and beats it. So that's 7?
7 damage.
Non-magical slashing.
Right.
Yeah. And then let's see, spiritual weapon will hit this time.
On the hag, I assume.
Yeah. Nope, 7.
Well, she's also kind of flailing at it, Russell said. Okay, but that does give you an idea.
Yep.
Okay. I call out to... So
Yep.
first thing I do is I call out to Lily, leave it alone, it's being controlled, and sheath my warhammer, and since the hag is kind of distracted, I try and grab the girl and just pull her away from the hag.
Okay. So you can make a strength check to do that.
Athletics?
Yep.
Not great. 9.
11.
I kind of imagined that was my action.
Yeah. Okay,
so
you
I've
go
still got
tugging
my
at
hand
it.
on her, though.
You got your hand on her. Yep, that's fair. All right. The other siren is dead, so you don't have to worry about her. All right. At which point The hag is going to use her free hand to claw at you, Kylum.
Mm-hmm.
So she misses with an 8.
Yep.
The water elemental creature comes pouring itself back at you, Lily. It stays 10 feet. It stays 10 feet away from you, doesn't it? So it can. It's got a 10-foot reach.
But
so...
well, no, she moved up to it though. To be fair.
Yeah, I moved up to it.
You moved up to it? Okay, so you're here then. All right, so it's going to constrict you. It's going to try with a 22. That hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, well, guess what?
As it crushes you. Are you unconscious?
I am down to
4 hit points.
You're not. You're down.
3.
You're low, but you're not down. Okay, cool.
I
Three?
got 3.
You can heal yourself on your next turn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's done that. Now the thing is, you can make a strength check to try and escape, like an athletics check.
Athletics?
Yep.
That would be your action, though, obviously.
Right, yes. Oh, and you pulled 5 feet towards it, but you're already up on it, so.
Athletics.
Mhm.
15.
Okay, you're not grappled. But
Yay.
that is your turn, isn't it? Oh,
Well,
your bonus
she still has
action.
her bonus. You could healing word yourself as a bonus action.
Yeah, or you can choppy with your sword, your spiritual weapon, but probably
I
heal
think
yourself.
I need to heal.
You sure? Go
Yes,
on.
healing word.
You don't want to
Healing
use your bonus
word.
action to hit yourself with your spiritual weapon?
No.
Well, that seems a little strange
No.
thing to do.
Well,
Healing word. Healing
word. Go on then. You could hit Kylum.
You could always
No.
next
No.
turn you could always drop a moonbeam on the hag.
I give myself 7 points. That's better
7
than what I
points.
had.
Okay,
A
nice.
healing.
All right, Kylum, you're up.
Okay. Going to again try and pull this girl free.
All right, so strength again. 16.
16. That's a little better than last time.
Yes, versus a 12. Okay, you pull her out of her grasp. And she screeches. I'm not going to do the screech for you because that's just more trouble than it's worth.
Okay, so the girl is just like, I just kind of
pull her away.
out. I just kind of like
throw her
kind
over
of push her out of the hag's grasp, and I just yell, Thomas.
All right,
and
so
then
Thomas is gonna. Yep.
I just intercede myself. Bonus
Between
action.
them.
Bonus action. I'm going to healing word Lily.
Okay.
So that's another 5 points for Lily.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Sea Hag is going to try and... what's she going to do to you this time?
Not really looking at her because it's like I've learned my lesson about that, but...
She's just going to claw you from behind, I think.
If I can't see her, she's got advantage.
Yeah, that's true. So that was a 16... So 16 misses you anyway. So you managed to just get out of her range as you push the girl out of the way and so on. The water elemental, you've broken its grasp there, Lilianith. So this time it's going to move here between you and the hag, and it's going to actually attack Kylum to try and constrict him. That is a 21 to hit. That does hit. So you are constricted, and you also take some bludgeoning damage to the tune of 18 hit points.
Okay, now what does the constrict effect do specifically?
Okay, so if the target is medium or smaller, it is grappled and pulled 5 feet towards the creature. Until the grapple ends, the target is restrained. The creature tries to drown it, and the water creature can't restrict another target.
Okay. That's fine. Not great, but fine.
Lilianith.
You told me to leave it alone, but it's attacking me.
I meant focus on the. My point was focus on the hag. Like, what I said is being
Yeah.
controlled. Like, the hag is controlling it. If we can do something about the hag, the water elemental should break free. He doesn't know why, but he feels like he should protect the water elemental, like the water elemental's a victim here.
Right.
I'll do the spiritual weapon again.
Spiritual weapon.
And you could always drop a moonbeam on the hag.
Oh, yeah, I can. Huh.
Because your spiritual weapon's not going to take damage from it.
22.
That hits
to
the
hit.
hag. Yep.
Family. Oh, 3 points.
Well,
It's-
the good news is that the hag now has rounded number of hit points.
Rounded number. Okay.
It's good for me. It's not so good for you, but hey, still hit points. Still damage.
Okay.
Next.
Still damage. Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Okay. So the moonbeam, what is it? 5 feet, right? It's a 5 foot
radius,
moonbeam.
yeah.
Right. So it's only going to hit the hag.
Yeah, you can
And
position
it's
it
a
only-
con.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's
save.
hang on. So, double check one thing if you don't mind. So yeah, it's the hag takes damage at the start of its turn if it's in the moonbeam.
Right. Okay. So.
But oh wait, does the hag count as a shape changer?
No.
Okay, fair. Because I know some hags change their appearance, so just worth asking.
That's an illusion though.
Okay, that's fair.
Hooray. Did she pass or fail?
Oh, she does it on her turn.
Right. So on her
her
turn.
turn.
Right. So you
Okay.
cast the spell. Kylum's next.
Right. Well, I'm gonna try and break out of this grapple.
All right.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Okay. Fair. All right. So currently there's things pouring water into your mouth trying to drown you, I think. The hag has lost control of the girl, so I guess she is going to attack you, Kylum. Claws.
Oh, she needs to make a con save first?
Oh, yes. Con save. Correct. Yes, I was going to say that. I was testing you. That's a 19 for a con save.
Still
Takes
half damage.
So, roll your moonbeam damage.
Type of damage.
Yes.
It's going to do double again.
We just take the first one, so the first one's
11,
11, so Brian's down to 5.
Okay. Still. Okay. The water creature has you constricted. Now that's interesting. Okay, so that's very interesting. Okay, so he's still trying to drown you. He can't really do anything except control you and try and drown you. It doesn't say anything about doing more bludgeoning damage per turn, which seems weird to me. I think it probably should, but
I
whatever.
mean, it's considering our level, I think it can still attack though.
It says that it cannot constrict another target.
Yeah, it can't constrict another
So I
target.
guess it
is the
could
constrict
try and
is the constrict the attack, or is the
Yeah, that's the name.
rider?
That's the name of the attack,
Okay, that's weird.
right? And it's already constricting you. You're grappled, so I don't see that it can really constrict you again.
Well, I mean, it's
'cause
trying to drown me, which means I've got limited amount of time to get out of here.
Yeah, but that being
I think
said,
I've got like 3 rounds before I've dropped to 0, basically.
really?
Yeah, that's how drowning works in combat. It's 1 plus your con mod.
Okay. So we better look into that.
I'll look it up while you figure out what happens next.
All right. Well, Lilianith, you're up next.
Okay. Spiritual weapon.
All right. Roll to hit.
Spiritual weapon. Please do one. You're not going to do one.
21? Or is it a 10? No,
10.
it's a 10.
Probably a 10.
Who?
10.
Never mind.
You still have your action.
Oh, she's no. Is the elemental in my way? Yeah. That's it.
You can
You
move.
can always Sacred Flame it. You can move as long as you don't move out of its reach. You're not going to provoke an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I mean, you can move around it as long as you stay close to it.
Well, if I move around it, then I can. No. I was thinking using the short bow on the hag.
Right. You could feasibly move to like here, which would be 10 feet from the hag. You could shoot her with the short bow.
Okay, we'll do that.
All right. So you're sort of shooting over the constricting arm that's holding Kylum and trying to hit the hag with your short bow. Roll to hit.
Nope.
What's this?
Whole 3.
Hole 3.
I just can't seem to get it lined up.
All right. Well, that arrow goes flying past her and zoomp. Kylum, your turn.
Yeah, so it's 1 plus your con mod, so I really need to break free. Hope this works. 22.
Right.
I think he's gasping and choking, but he is free.
Yep.
And
I rolled an 8, so yes.
Yeah. I'm glad that worked.
All right. And bonus actions.
Yeah, I'm just seeing, just looking at how Lily's looking, because the map doesn't keep super updated.
I got 15.
I think he's going to healing word himself.
Yeah.
Just going to do a first level one. Okay, so 4 hit points.
4 hit points.
It's still close to a 50% increase. Not going to save him if the water elemental hits him again, though.
Right. Okay, so the sea hag is.
Is Thomas doing anything to try and get his daughter out of the way?
Yeah, probably. He's behind you, though, so we'll see what happens.
He's had a whole round.
Yeah. I'm not worried about them. They're doing their own thing.
Okay.
Okay, so sea hag is attacking you.
And making a con save.
Right. Okay, so she hits for the 22. Con save is a 2, though, so she fails the con save this time.
And I'm going to take damage, but she needs to make a dex save.
Okay. Fail.
Cool. So she takes 9 lightning damage.
Okay.
And 8 moonbeam.
It's 9.
And how much damage does she hit me for?
Okay, her damage that she hits you for is 9 hit points.
Good thing I healed myself because I only had 9 hit points before.
Scary. All right. The water creature.
Did you get the moonbeam damage?
I did the moonbeam damage. Yep.
Okay.
The water creature pours itself between the two of you across here as the sea hag screams at it to stop the girl from getting away. And so it is going to try and constrict her. But it misses. It's almost like it's not trying. Lilianith, it's your turn.
Okay. We'll try this again. Longbow. At the
Short
sea
bow?
hag.
Short bow.
Short bow. Longbow. I'm used to longbow.
Technically, it's... So, I will say that shortbow is starting equipment. She could have a longbow if she wanted, because she does have proficiency.
You should get one.
We'll get one when you get back.
Actions, not skills.
It's under, yeah.
Brain. Use your brain. Short bow. Roll to hit. 12 to hit.
12 to hit. 12 to hit the hag. That doesn't
Yes.
hit, I'm afraid.
All right,
She
spiritual weapon.
bats it away. Okay, spiritual weapon.
15.
15, that hits.
7 damage.
All right, cool. She's not looking very well. She's very unwell at this point.
At least
She's
I can...
that was a good one, and you can see that you've nearly killed her with that strike.
Mm.
Can I do a bonus action?
That was your bonus action, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was your That was spiritual weapon.
Oh,
Was your bonus action.
Sorry about that. I should have done healing word.
Well, you did
No, it's
your
okay.
short bow and you did the bonus action.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's
Kylum, your turn next.
honestly, getting her down faster is the best option. So anything so the best damage mitigation in D&D is doing more damage. Okay,
Right.
so Warhammer with Booming Blade.
All right, roll to hit.
That's a 19 to hit the hag.
So how do you kill her? She has 1 hit point.
Bonk on the top of the head.
All right, so you just crush his skull. All right, and she doesn't even say anything. You just see her lights go out as her head staves in, and she falls to her knees and then kind of collapses backwards and begins to roll down into the water. The elemental follows and pushes her through into the water.
Yeah. I do say to the elemental, you're free now.
Do you say it in Aquian?
I do not speak Aquian, but I'm hoping it gets the gist of it.
Or Aquan?
Yeah, well, I mean, she was yelling at it in common as well.
That's true. She was probably using telepathy or something.
Okay, but anyway, I'm hoping it has enough insight to be like, hey, I realized you were being manipulated. Go free.
Right. Well, in any case, it pours itself back into the water and fucks off. And you're out of combat. And
Well,
Thomas has his daughter. You freed her. You saved us. You killed those creatures. We owe you our lives. What can I do for you? How can I ever repay you? The girl looks up at him. Father, what are you doing here? What's this place? It's all right, daughter. It's all right. You're safe. It's all that matters. We have to get you back home again.
if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind resting for a little bit after that, all of that excitement.
Of course, of course. Rest as you will.
I imagine we should travel back together, and besides, I don't imagine your daughter's probably eaten since she disappeared.
She says, "It's true, Father, I'm starving. Oh, I'm starving. And if there's anything to drink, water."
We have some provisions.
All right, so you feed them, and you give them
and
some
ourselves, and
provisions.
basically, what I'm trying to get at is I want to have enough health that if I fall off the rope, I'm not going to instantly die.
Fair. All right.
Same here. Cure
Because
wounds.
I am at 4 hit points.
4 hit points. Fair enough.
Cure wounds. Let me cure wound you.
Well, if we're taking a short rest, I can spend hit dice.
You can take a short rest if you like.
Yeah. Okay.
Hit dice. Maybe. If I can. They won't show up.
Well, I burned everything. I'm not at full, but I'm feeling a lot better.
Fair enough. All right. So you have a short rest.
Now, obviously, the other thing that occurs to me is this girl obviously does not have shoes.
She does not have shoes, that's true.
I probably don't have anything that would work as shoes, but I go looking through my stuff just like to try and get her at least some cloth to wrap around her feet so she's not going to lacerate her feet on the rocks.
Fair enough. Okay. Yep. Lily, do you help with this at all?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm trying to get my character sheet up.
Ah.
I can't do it on
Okay, well
on
let's
the
let's
map.
let's not worry about it right now. Let's just
Pretty
focus on
much
roleplay.
at the yeah. So what do you want to do? You want to just get back out of here and head home? Is that the general plan?
I think probably makes sense to see if I don't at this time of night probably makes sense to see if we can stay somewhere in the village, but to get these people home.
Well, I mean, you could stay here the night
Hmm.
until sun comes up. That would make more sense. I think Thomas
Okay.
would suggest that because
Yeah, actually that probably does make sense. Yeah, like we just
then you can leave in the daylight and you'll be able
not
to see.
and hope
rather
and
than-
yeah,
maybe the
that's fair.
storm will have stopped
Okay,
too.
yeah,
by then.
so long rest then.
Yeah, take a long rest.
That'll work since I can't get hit dice up.
So, do you eventually, after you take your long rest, I'm assuming you take the long rest in this room?
I feel like probably yeah, this room would make sense.
Okay.
And I
what
would
do you do
spend-
about the siren corpses? Do you toss them into the
I
water?
think
or
basically,
anything?
yeah. It's Kylum as soon as basically once he's gotten his breath, Kylum's just like biffing them into the water.
I'm killing the silence now.
Yeah, that goes that way after 10 minutes anyway.
Yes.
It's amazing. It does last
Both
10
of
minutes,
It's quite an impressive
But it-
spell, isn't it?
but you can't move it. Is the trick,
Yeah. Same
and
with
it is
darkness, though.
concentration.
Yep. Okay, so you toss the sirens out so the stink of them is no longer bothering you, and that allows you to
Yeah,
sleep the night.
yeah. I think he does spend a little bit of time like looking at this, like because this is obviously some sort of ruins we're in.
Yep. Yep, you can make an investigation check if you like.
Investigation.
9.
Yeah.
I got a 4.
Okay. I guess you are kind of distracted keeping everybody safe and warm and comforted as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you're clerics after all.
Yeah.
There's
I mean, I know a 9 isn't great, but do I see any inscriptions or anything?
I don't know that you're really looking hard enough to see anything that's
Okay, that's fair.
useful.
It's also would be dark, so
Yeah,
dark.
exactly. Yeah, you mean you got dark vision, but it's only
But
what,
yeah, it doesn't like
60
work in.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Eventually, the sun comes up, and you see the stream of light coming in through the crack above the wall that you climbed to get in here. So you realize that the first sun has risen, and you've had your
Okay.
long rest.
All right, I think now is the time to get moving.
Right. So you pack all your stuff up, and everybody sort of starts trying to get up and over the wall. And with a certain amount of consternation and effort, you manage to get the two civilians over that wall, and you guys manage to get back into this room. You can make perception checks.
Yes.
Well, the sunlight is reflecting in here, and whilst it's not, the room is not getting direct sunlight everywhere. It is filled with reflected light. Let's see what you get, Lily.
It's rolling twice. She got
16.
a 16.
Not bad. Okay, well, you definitely notice that up here, there seems to be some kind of busted, smashed, collapsed exit way. And you can see that there's with possibly with some excavation, maybe not right now, but with some excavation, there might be a way through there.
with the nat 20, do I see any writing in here?
Yeah, there's probably some writing in here.
Is it in Astorian?
It is an Astorian. Hold the line.
I don't need specifics, just kind of the gist of it.
Yeah. But I have specifics.
Oh, you have specifics.
Here's some I prepared earlier.
Ah.
It says, through storm and cloud, our realm stands eternal. It says, the breath of the winds guide our path. It says, the clouds veil our secrets, ancient and unyielding. It says, our wings carry us beyond mortal bounds. Those
Lily,
are the inscriptions that you can actually read.
Lily, do you see this? And I just call her over and just read them out to her. Do you think this might be some sort of temple?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
It
well,
looks-
it seems that I'm quite certain that your superior would like to hear about this. They may wish to even launch an expedition.
As you turn to go too, you see another inscription above the exitway, or near the exit, which ironically says, "May the heavens shield us from all harm."
Well, let's return to the village. These two have had quite an exciting day.
All right. So, long story short, then you come out of there and you wind your way back to the road, and what's his name? The guy with the rope, Ivan, I think I said his name was something like that.
Yeah.
He's still waiting for you, and he was like, "Finally, I thought you were goners. I was going to come down earlier, but I was afraid about what I'd find." And
It probably better you didn't. There were... I don't even know what those things were. But they
but it
weren't
did look
pretty.
like. Oh,
Wings, scales, ugly. Surprisingly good singers, though. They might give some of our bards some competition.
you don't think they were sirens, were they?
Sirens. Well, I've never actually seen them up close, so that might be possible.
You said singers, right?
Yes, they didn't look like any harpies I've seen.
Oh, well. Strange. Well, at least you're safe. And how are you doing, young lass? Where have you been on quite an adventure, I hear? That's what they tell me. I don't know. I don't remember much. I only remember the dream I had. There's a giant face standing at the shoreline looking out, watching, and the sky grew dark as red shards shot across its streaks like lightning, streaming across the sky all at once, darkening everything. Everything became blackness and shadow. The red shards struck out across the sky, and finally everything ended in darkness and shadow. There was a great rumbling. I remember that. Dust everywhere. And then nothing after that. But that giant face remained. He was buried in it all. Still there. Still waiting. For eternity. His heart broken. Heart deeply broken. Everyone he knew gone. Everything that he knew is gone. Thinks he's dead, you know. He thinks he's in the underworld. Oh well, just a dream, I suppose. And you go back to the Pronaeus after you deliver them back to their town. I suppose. And we should pick up there next week. How about that?
Yep. Well, actually,
Yep.
we're hopefully having Barry back next week.
True. Okay. Well, I guess we can
Hopefully.
put you guys to rest there. Let's put it
Put a
that
pin
way.
in it.
Put a pin in it. All right. So Ariad is on hold back in the town of Ariad. Very good. All right, guys. Thank you for the game.
Yeah.
You have a good evening. I hope you had fun. Even
Good
if it was a little
morning.
frustrating sometimes. Yes.
Yeah, the
good
dice were
morning.
not cooperating.
Yeah.
Not at all.
No. Yeah, that is frustrating as hell. Alrighty. Well, stay in touch, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
Okay. Yep.
See you guys.
All
See ya.
right. Bye-bye.
Bye, Russell.
All right.
Have a good week.